Alright guys, so we have another worn out grass cutting lawnmower that we used to cut a lot of grass with. And in this video, we're going to be putting on a new carburetor because the carburetor has shot the bag. It's a 14.5 horse OHV Briggs, 6-speed transaxle, Craftsman LT1000. Looks a little bit older style than what mine is. Forgot when the last time it was running, but the mower deck's starting to get shot out on it. We got a new belt and pulley here. I think it's like a 3-inch pulley. We're going to turn this into like a miniature go-kart sort of thing. It's not going to be built as quite as extreme as this off-road lawnmower. It's just going to be more of a budget, cheap go-kart.
Out here with some fresh grass.
Yep. I mean, look at all that crap.
I know it.
There's so much crap on this valve cover.
This was Ron's old lawnmower.
All right, so we got the mower deck loosened and dropping out. The ground is just soaking wet, just making everything awesome.
Yep. That's what it is.
There's another hitch pin right there.
Oh, it's that.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll come out.
Now it'll come out.
There it comes.
There we go.
There she's out.
Whoa, geez.
Yeah.
Stepdad's getting this winch new cable put in on a spoiler.
Ta-da!
You got it. You hold it.
There we go. We got it off.
You got it on.
All right, so we got the carburetor out. Here's a new one we're gonna put on there. We gotta get the gasket off the old one. You see my little cousin there's messing with this lawnmower because he's excited about it. What does that do right there?
Oh no. Oh no.
This is a shifter. You got reverse, neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Let's move these things out away.
So I ripped the bowl of the carburetor off, and there's a little bit of corrosion or whatever in there. So it can do with a little light clean out. So we're gonna spray some carb cleaner in it and tuck it back together. It should work. So there we go, all clean-ish. All right, so I had the proper tools, so I'm using this, but it'll be fine. All right, so we got the carb back together. So now we're gonna hook a battery under the seat. Try to spin this thing over. There's a big rat nest in here and coated in oil. I think this crankcase seal on the dipstick might be bad. Bypass safety switch.
There she goes.
There we go. So guys, the thing's running a little too rich. The jet on the bottom of this carburetor must have fell out or something like that. So there's no like main jet. So it's really just idle and about half throttle is all you got. Otherwise it's gonna be over rich. But we got a new carburetor coming. So we're gonna throw it in there sometime later and give it another run. Oh, yeah.
You got it on.
That would really help. Go right for 6th gear. Again, I can't really rev it up too much because the jet's out, so really all I can do is just idle the thing around for the time being. But yeah, everything on it's awesome. What are you doing? It's not going to be built like that lawnmower right there, but it'll be good for a little budget build go-kart. So what we have here is the old mower deck that came off of that lawnmower. They were going to be robbing parts off of it, like idler pulleys, the belts, springs, scrap pieces of steel, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm actually pulling it with my off-road lawnmower right now. So yeah, let's get all this stuff stripped down. So there you go, mower deck is completely gutted of its useful parts. And the reason why this mower deck was getting shot out is because my uncle actually had to bolt in a old folded license plate and to cover up the hole. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but yeah, idler pulleys, you know, big piece of steel, all kind of stuff like that. Always good, useful parts. All right, so a couple of weeks has actually gone by since you saw that last little bit of footage there of the lawnmower. And now we are back with tires and got a whole bunch of other parts. So yeah. So the plans for today on this lawnmower is obviously install that new carburetor. Second thing, swapping these rear tires. This is 20 by 10 by 8. This is 18 by 9.5 by 8. And those are 20 by 8 by 8 and 20, 10 by 8, whatever. I'm going to be swapping one of those tires on here because, yeah, that just gets on my nerves so much. Cleaning up this motor, getting all the layers of grease and junky oil crap off. Tighten up the steering because that's really bad. And we're going to have a really fun time doing that because this is the first generation steering. So, yeah. That sucks. I originally thought about doing a pulley swap, but I started thinking about it, and unfortunately I can't do that because this lawnmower has the shifter down here, and when I put the shifter all the way in 6th gear, if I pulley swap that, the belt's going to come in contact with the shifter. So unfortunately the pulley swap's not going to be in this video. I do have a slightly larger front pulley to put on it, so make this thing a little faster because stock speed is just way too slow. But for right now, we're going to keep the stock pulley ratio on it just to get this thing moving better. So we got the carburetor completely done, new fuel line. I also added a separate choke because the stock choke or throttle was full throttle and choke or nothing. I don't like that at all because I don't like the idea of starting the engine up at like wide open throttle and crap. So kind of rigged up a custom choke linkage here. It's kind of hard to do one hand, but it does work. And I don't like this, so this is gonna go. See, that looks so much better. Let's see what this oil looks like. It's not too bad. Might need to be changed for too long though, but for now it's good. And it also just conveniently rubbed off the top part of the serial number right here, so I don't know what size this is. I don't know, if I were to guess, it's probably a 28 cubic inch. The one on my mower is a 31 cubic inch. So here's the underneath of it. As you can see, completely stock setup pretty much. And I can't pulley swap the back, as I said before, because the shifter will get in the way of the belt. So I'm probably gonna have to figure something else out. But what I can do is probably get this pulley right here, which is the custom attached mower deck drive pulley, as the transaxle drive pulley, as I did on the off-road lawnmower. I took it off because it's slightly bent and it wasn't as big as I wanted it to be. But I guess on here it would be perfect. With this pulley and that pulley, it should be about the perfect ratio. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm not gonna do that today though. Burning a little oil, but oh well. All right, so I currently swapped the 20 by 10 by 8 tire on this side and took the old one off right here. And I'm trying to slime the tire with this really old and disgusting thing of slime that just doesn't want to work, but whatever. Get it slimed up and I'll add some air in it. cannot believe how much crap is on this motor. Let's go third gear. There we go. See if we can catch up to the golf cart. Come on, let's go! Five miles an hour. All right, so we are rolling down a pretty big hill. Oh shoot. And I got this much play in the steering wheel, oh crap. Not go in the pond, okay. So yeah, reliability test number 1. It's done really good. Drove all the way to the pond. It's really slow, it needs to be geared up a little bit. So yeah, next I need to rig up a throttle pedal, pulley swap. But that'll all be in another video. Open dip with turd tires isn't actually doing too bad.